Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. In this video, we are going to hopefully have a better experience than the last one. We were playing some Freya solo for the A to Z series. Um, yeah, Freya is a weird character. I actually really am a fan of this pick. I think she's super fun and has a really unique kit that's kind of weird, but I guess charming in a way. I do like the character a ton. She is quite garbage, though. That's the downside. I've heard that she's been buffed a couple of times quietly, and generally with Freya, she's always a character that's been either very good or just abhorrently terrible. So she's more in the terrible side of things right now, but her late game is still amazing. You go Conduit, Gem of Focus eventually, and you are really strong if you do get the build fully online. Now, I don't know what I'm laning against. It could be an Anubis, it could be a Cucullin. We'll see. They have a bit of a weird draft. If we do scale, I think we do like hard carry 1v5 the game if we need to. And if we don't, well, this is going to be a very, very painful, sad video. So we'll see how it goes. You don't go Golden Shard on this character because it doesn't work with the 2. Believe me, I've tried it before. This is my first take of the Freya game, so hopefully this is the one you guys see. It's really rough when I don't get a first take one, but sometimes that's just how it is. I'm definitely not going to try to just solo the blue buff. We'll put it into our tower, and we are against the Cucullin. We know that because he's not level 2 just yet, so that is our matchup. We'll see how this goes. Again, we are in lane first because he didn't drag his blue buff into tower, so we'll see how this goes. I want to see his Cucullin build. Okay, he's got Bluestone into Glad Shield. That is good to know. Yeah, I don't think he expected a Freya solo. And actually, our poke is quite good, as you can see. We're able to get a lot of damage off as long as we kind of just posture, play safe. We're going to play our range, try to stay out of Cucullin 1-3. And we actually, generally speaking, should be kind of okay. I know how strange that sounds, but again, Freya's damage is actually not terrible. You just kind of have to use it in the right places. So right here, for example, we're just going to kind of walk in him a little bit, walk back, get a free totem. And for the start of this lane, pretty happy. You know, definitely nothing to complain about. You know, one thing with Freya is that her safety in the lane is actually quite bad. Kind of like Mulan, except I'm not a tank. So I have to be really, really cautious about that when I get pressure. You know, notice our Mercury is running to left mids. There's a very high likelihood that I'm just going to get ganked soon. So I want to play safe. I have Wing Shard to give myself a movement speed boost should I need it. But a lot of it really is just going to be up to me to play safe, right? Loki is a jungler that obviously can gank these squishies super, super easily. So I want to try to stay in range of the farm, but I don't really want to like go leash a camp, for example, right now. And if Loki comes over, gets these neutrals, well, honestly, too bad. There's nothing really I can do about it. Again, my mindset is if I can get to like 23 minutes in this game and I'm not like super far behind, we should just win. I know I can farm well. I know I can like play the lane well. So I just kind of have to get to that point by any means necessary. So let's just try not to die. We are behind. Again, it really sucks. I have to play safe. Because our jungler is just kind of getting cooked, and so is our mid. But well, they're not really getting cooked, but they're just like not covering the right spots. You always should, if you have pressure, go solo. So going duo is like such a sinking play. I really hate it. But they didn't, so unfortunately, no play is going to be made, and we do fall behind. In a lane where we actually had pressure, so it does just kind of suck. But you know, it is what it is. It does happen. We'll work on just kind of clearing out this wave. Let's go to the blue buff here and go clear that out. On the bright side, we're not getting invaded, which is really nice. We're going to be able to kind of just chill out. My first item is Ring of Hecate. This is going to give me, power, attack speed, and lifesteal. All are really, really good items, or stats for this character, Flat pen as well. So, yeah, just a super good stat sheet item, stat stick, whatever you want to call it. And one that we're definitely going to be looking forward to having. You know, I'm super happy that this guy has tier 1 Glad Shield. It does kind of help my lane a good bit. If he goes Pestilence, I'm in really big trouble. That's like the nightmare item, and he definitely will go it eventually. So when that comes to be, we're going to be feeling super good, I won't lie. But yeah, until then, you know, we kind of have like some ability to fight, and then we're going to just kind of run away and kind of do this looping in and out type of thing. A whole lot. We need to get to 1800 gold for our item, so ideally we'll try to get to it. Looks like Kukulkan is just going to do the thing, so I'm going to pop Shard here. We'll 3 this guy. Oh, I missed. Man, my secure didn't get it. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, we're fine here. That's just very unlucky. I literally think it was at 3 health with the auto. Just didn't do enough. All good, all good. That's the right idea, though. We pop our Wing Shard. We just try to cheese out a buff when he uses movement. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough damage. And, yeah, we do not get the camp there. True shame. Notice our ultimate is, like, really weak on this character. Immunity frames are terrible, quite frankly. So you can get killed channeling your ultimate super easily. So we have Aegis, right? That's going to help us a lot. We're going to go bead second. I'm actually going to switch these two right now. I am potentially getting ganked, but I do have ult, so as long as I'm safe and smart about this, I should be totally okay. And yeah, I don't think they're going to really want to look for a dive. Oh, they do. Okay. So let's see what they do. Well, he's going to rush the play, so he has to ult out. Now we're going to Aegis this, and we're still dead. Man, too bad. Unlucky. I did play it the best I could. I guess I was just kind of stuck. The tower there, because Loki pathed like into that little junction, doesn't actually kill him. And this guy's absolutely inting it, isn't he? Oh yeah, he surely... Oh no, they got him. Nice job. Doesn't actually kill him. So he should have taken another tower shot, but because Smite 1 towers are like very poorly designed, quite frankly, he just doesn't take a third shot. So we should have been able to get a kill out of it. That would have made it alright, but it is what it is. We got an ultimate forced at least. Yeah, rough death, like I said. If we can just kind of farm, we should be okay, but they're going to make life very, very difficult for us. We do have Ring of Hecate, so I'm not that upset about dying. I mean, it is nice. We don't have life still on the side. I'm sorry, my mistake. So we do at least like have some tools. This guy did just jump in front of us as well. We're going to pop our shard here. So we do a little bit of damage, but with this Heartward pickup and a couple missed autos, I really just don't know if there's a play here. Ring of Hecate is a nice passive. It's going to help me do a little bit of extra damage and have better trades with him having reduced power, but I'm just not really sure. Not really sure there's a kill. Yeah, they made a play. It didn't really work. Not sure why Giannis is here, but it's all good, I guess. No kill, unfortunately, but he is at least low, so that's got to count for something. Blue was stolen, so I do actually... I don't really get a lot of farm there myself, but I just deny a little bit of farm, so I guess that's okay. I'm going to 3 this guy, but I think with... Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I don't know. Let's just move on, folks. We got an Ethel, I guess. And what do we want to build now? So there's a couple of options. You want to go lifesteal on this god. That's super important. So I'm just going to go Bancrofts now. It is really good for the character. Giannis is ulting. I'm going to follow this. We'll just like look to make a play here. Obviously, you want to go to wave first, but I don't have TP or anything on this god. And if I can get kills, I mean, best believe I'm in. Because we need something bad right now. Autos are looking okay. Yup, huge. 400 gold injection right there. We are much, much better off with that kill. So definitely a good moment for us. Again, a lot of this game is going to be really scuffed in the early game. We just kind of have to find a way to make it through. So if we're dying a couple times, but we get a shutdown kill like that, or not really a shutdown, but just a big kill like that, we'll be kind of okay. You know, despite everything, we're down 300 gold. You can totally live with that, right? We'll go over to this Naga camp. I believe Kukulkan just reset, so it's kind of a bad tempo play for him. We'll try to just burn this right now. Pop our shards so we can, do it a little bit better. And we're going to be losing that meteor every single time. Not really something you even think about or worry about. It's just not really worth it. Because we're going to take a bunch of damage, not get it, and then, it's going to be a pretty depressing look. Kukulkan's doing a pretty simple thing and a pretty expected thing that you would do in a matchup like this, which is just go double magical defense. He's going to go into Pestilence now, which if you thought we couldn't fight him already, well, it's about to get a whole lot worse. But again, we just have to kind of stay true to our scaling philosophy, true to the nature of this character. Again, she's not a soul laner for a reason, but Freya late game is just Freya late game no matter where it is. So we just kind of have to have our belief. This is honestly quite helpful. I'm going to be able to put some words down. I'll get tier 2 Bancrofts as well, which is a nice spike. Again, I don't really think I fight, but can I, maybe trade in a little bit at times? We'll see. Possibly. I'm going to hold here. Let's just try to, make him lose some farm time to time, and we can do a little quick damage check. He did get tier 2 of his item as well. Okay, well, we hit one auto. It didn't do a lot of damage at all. So I think that's a good indicator that we are just going to let this one be. Way's pushing, so I don't need to worry about, you know, him freezing or anything. He can't. So it's totally fine for us to just sit. Silver buff is coming up. I can try to like make a little steal attempt. He's obviously just going to kind of zone. So how easy this is well, debatable. We'll say that. I'm going to probably have to ult here. Yeah, so that is his ult down. I guess the Ra's here. It's rather unfortunate. We're going to pop our shard to try to move out. We did juke out the two, so we are alive. I think I do have to run here with Loki here as well. But we are alive, so that's good. Razgal told me I get my back off in time. I'm fine. We did survive. I mean, look, it was a big rotation. Obviously, losing a wave there sucks, but we're going to say that if we send some people over like that and we don't die, you know, obviously we're playing weak side this game. It's fine, right? Do your best with it. Should we be getting a gank this game with how the Kukulkan's posturing with his build? Absolutely. But you can't really count on people, so do the best you can with what you got, right? Okay, we'll try to get another word a little bit more aggressively this time. Kukulkan wants to back, so I'm going to try to use this space to get a Bastion here, or at least shove the wave and then go for a Bastion. It looks like he's actually greeting. I think his blue buff is coming up, so that's why he's like staying around. It's a really bad play. I mean, you don't want to give a character like this space, because again, we're happy with scaling. So for him to like just be staying here kind of weak is just a little bit silly. But we'll take full advantage of it. We'll open up this tower a little bit to taking more damage. Get both Bastions here pretty simply, and it looks like we'll also get a totem. So, you know, maybe not the most flashy plays and the XP kind of gains that we'd like, but it's still at least team gold. It's still at least some kind of value. You got to be okay with that. Making those small wins at the very least. We can definitely expect to see a Loki come over here. He's left actually, so we're okay. But yeah, we just path safe, try to go get our blue. We could get dove on this wave. It's like very probable, so I'm just going to hide for a second. Looks like we're okay. We do have ultimate coming up, so I'm not super concerned as long as I just wait a second to hide myself. He's going back to blue. This is, again, a bad tempo play. You want to double shove wave. So what are we going to do with that? We're going to just do silver while he's on that. And so even, again, in like what should be a really terrible lane where we've kind of gotten ganked a couple of times and, you know, we've struggled a bit, we're sort of fine. That's kind of the big takeaway. I don't need to do anything here. I'm just going to pop my shard, and we're all good. I did miss a little bit of the wave. That's fine, though. We get our item here. Second relic as well. And overall, honestly not bad. We're going to go into Fatalis, next item. Good attack speed, good movement speed, a little bit of flat pen, which, you know, isn't a make or break thing, but when you pair that with Ring of Hecate 15 flat pen, you're pretty happy with it. I mean, look, it's not going to move mountains, but it'll give us something against these squishy targets. It looks like they have I guess this is Anubis support, so, you know, it'll give us some kind of leeway into them. And this Kukulkan's going to be hard to kill, but we'll have, like, a dedicated pen item for him a little bit later on in the match. So yeah, Fatalis is the plan for now, and we'll kind of see. But I think the big benchmark and the big important point is, number one, from a farm perspective, we're kind of okay. And more importantly, from a map perspective, we're down a solid... Well, we're up like 80 gold, so it's really, really good. Like, we're super happy with this pace of play. And so this is kind of like perfect if we can just more or less, you know, stabilize this and keep this stable. Good pick. Cuckoo's here. Unlucky. Yeah, I tried to make a little bit of a rotation to help there. He matched. Thankfully, our Merc didn't die. That's kind of like a miracle. I should have just shoved it right, but well done. We're going to try to get this silver camp, and we do, because again, our tempo is just a little bit better. We can do a bit of a damage check here, but as you guys can see, not so great. So we do force an ultimate, as you see with Pesty as well. I'm not healing for anything right now, so the lane is super duper dead, and that's okay. Again, we're like totally fine with it. Just got to keep your composure, and eventually this will go good. When he shoves a wave hard like this and is transforming, you should anticipate a dive. Now, I've got actives, so I feel like pretty okay. I don't think like him alone dives me, but you'll typically see that be set up for the Loki. Now, I don't really have a huge reason to think I'll ever die to a dive at this point in the game, so I'm not really panicked, but keep that in mind. If someone like looks to hard shove like that, they're probably looking to dive you. We're just like position safe enough. We kept our actives and stuff. We're like kind of safe. I want to kind of do a damage check. Remember, he doesn't have ult right now. Merc isn't coming over, which sucks a little bit, because I think this was like a really free kill. Okay, he's trying to now. I'm going to slow him a little bit before I use my 1. Nice job. Well done, well done. That's the thing about, you know, going all this magical defense, right? You're going to set yourself up to be super, super susceptible to physical junglers and stuff. So if you want to itemize into Freya this way, like, just understand, you know, there's a negative to it. And the Merc capitalized. Good play by him. Good look. Again, we just got set up. We knew Kukulkan didn't have ultimate, so we're not afraid of that. Again, Mercury is kind of our walking ward right there, so we're not afraid of Loki either, and we're kind of just able to chill right there. Anubis is to our left right now. Again, I'm fine. I'm not really worried about him at all. Did shove the wave. Tower's gone. I can check these backs up. If they're here, I'll do them. Now I'm just going to walk at this guy. We're going to beads his stun. And yeah, he's just straight up gone. Good stuff for us. We're going to go to Silver Camp, go get that. I did use my beads, so I have to be a little bit careful, but Loki's dead, so I should be fine. We'll go get our Silver Camp, we'll go get Totem. And so yeah, like I said, I mean, Freya, obviously a lot of weaknesses in the early game, but the fact that we're able to farm well, scale, just means that a character like this is just like a consistent win con at this point in the game, and I'm feeling really, really powerful once I reset. Right now, still definitely weak. I know we're on a lot of momentum, so I have to like give respect here. That was a bad 3 by me. We'll just ult this, it's no problem. A bit of an oopsies by me. Again, he can't kill me. So, we're all good. No reason to Aegis that. And we'll just reset, but a bit of an oops. It's no big deal, though. We'll reset here. We get Fatalis. Pretty expensive item, but again, the value is absolutely worth it. And then just to finish up this build, Typhon's Fang actually just got buffed. But it was already what you built, and then you just typically go like another ring at the end, be it Cyclopean, Demonic, Grip, something like that, and you're basically all set. That's all you need. You go Gem of Focus, of course, with this build, and life is good once you're really at your starter. You're usually a little bit lackluster until you're at your starter, but I think with this farm pace and the state of the game, we are like absolutely going to reach it. So that's kind of the happy sign. Again, we are weak side here. It looks like they're posturing. Notice our Mercury's on left, so we're just going to play back as safe as we can. I got the blue buff here. I think they're going to 3-man dive us. Maybe not. I mean, they went on our buddy. I have Fatalis now. Ooh, these autos. Okay, these autos were terrible. I'm still fine, though. Yeah, I feel like they're really trolling. There's 4 people here, but, like, we're safe. Again, the play call is super obvious, so we just, like, don't run out of tower. Okay, that wasn't great by Giannis. It's okay, though. Don't worry about it. Still a fine play. Like, we're making plays on left for them sitting right. So as long as that's happening, it doesn't really matter. We just juke here. Aegis that. This guy's dead for it. We're healing, and we're A-okay. Again, Ra is on the left side here. He uses ultimate, so we know we're safe. Just a good Aegis, a little bit of patience, we're totally fine. And our Merc is still like getting left farm, so it's super, super happy for us. We're going to be able to go clear over this. Lur's in a bit of trouble. I think he might actually be okay. Looks like he's alright. And it looks like we are okay. Yeah. Chillin'. Nice to see it. Gonna go for the Fire Giant, and we're going to do this because we do have Double Hunter here. And we do have a Mercury who's maybe not coming, but we have a lot of space is the point. People died. This is definitely playable. My damage is actually way worse than I thought it would be. I'm just going to really quickly check for this Ra. Okay, he is mid. I think we're fine. The damage sucks, though, I gotta say. I thought it was going to be pretty good. No. Yeah, Freya's damage is not what I thought it would be. I guess I am, like, not really at my damage numbers. Yeah, I'm kind of just in my, like, surviving bag right now. So, all good. Either way, Fire Giant secured. Happy look for us. We just need to go hit 20 now. We're kind of close to there. 2 levels away. And upon getting that, we should be all set. I really want to try to farm as like sharply as I can right now. If I can at least get Typhons on my back, excuse me, we're super happy. It's going to go on us here, but we're okay. Just do a couple little flick hits to anticipate the movement. We're good. We get Typhons on this reset. And then we're going to go for Gem of Focus starter. when we have the gold and XP. So by the time we're at 1500 gold, we should probably be 20. And yeah, we'll be all good. That fight was a little bit close there. Again, I think it's just because I wasn't like super prepared for it. That's all right though. We got the kill. We didn't die. That's what matters. That is what matters. We're only up 6k as a team, which looks a little bit bad for, you know, being 22 to 13. But again, I think like in context, because their draft is wonky and our draft is wonky, usually the bad drafts, which both of our teams have bad drafts, but usually the bad draft that's behind is like really bad, you know? I know that's like amazing analysis right there, but when you don't have frontliners and your drafts are like really inconsistent and tacky and awkward with CC, if you fall behind, you kind of just lose the game. So we were like behind as a team, but never like so bad that it was just over. And now that they're kind of behind, it's like, well, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Oh, that makes me so happy just seeing a Loki get owned like that. It's beautiful. It's absolute cinema. We're going to get left here too here. Again, we were just literally carving a path. I'm going to posture up right now. I know I can get on anybody. We have slows. We have a bunch of damage. Fatalis movement as well. This left Phoenix is just about secured. They really can't walk on this. And I think they're just giving it up to farm a little bit. No, they're just showing up late. Yeah, again, we can literally just zone with auto attacks. I know how stupid that sounds, but quite literally, they can't walk up to us. He has Midgard. You know, it's a good pickup. But it might be a little too late. The timer has started, and we are officially almost there. I'm going to look for a play on this Freya here, just because I have an angle. A little bit off the mark there by me. Unfortunate. We know we're fine here, because they're spotted mid, so I'm just going to back up and run. Should be totally safe. They could do like a little wrap around here to my left, but I've got actives, I got ult. I don't really think they want to look for it. Yeah, they won't. Let's just like walk back to this left wave and get it. I got a pick in mid, that's huge. And I know I can just kill this guy. Like, that's the thing, we kind of are a matchup nightmare at this point. So I'm just gonna like keep going. Yeah, I mean they're not here. I'm just gonna keep going, guys. I have a fire wave. I don't, this isn't a fire wave. I can, let's see. Does this Neath ever fight me? I mean, she has to clear the wave. Oh, she's just gonna sit back there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if this was a fire wave, I think I can actually make like a siege attempt there, but it's just not. It's all good though. Too bad, too bad. Matchup nightmare, but no good wave. Too bad. I can kind of do it in mid though. I have wave kind of coming. Like, it's a bit of ways, I won't lie. The same idea stands. Our team is sort of just able to win the fights because they're super split, which is great. We'll get a red buff, and I might actually just reset. We might need to get conduit first. Our fire is ending as well. Nice job. Ra's looking a little bit. He's to our left side. Does end up hitting me. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay, my bad, dude. I just got cooked. Damn. I thought I was... Alright, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I thought. I got owned. It didn't look like his ult was going to hit me when he was channeling it, so I just sort of like didn't Aegis, and wow. I didn't think it would do 1400 damage. But here we are. One ult kills me. Damn, damn, damn. Well, good play by Ra. I gotta say, that was pretty sick. We are gonna go into a ring for our final item if we even get to that point. Really, our whole thing right now is to just sprint it down at somebody and kill them. We win every 1v1 as long as we don't get hit by Raul in the game right now pretty easily. That was dreadful, I won't lie. But I'm gonna be faster now. I'm gonna do more damage now. I think we'll be alright. Man, I got owned though. That was... Yikes. I wish I could like cut that from the vid, but I won't. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. I could just like... I'm thinking of the ways I can like segue it. Alright, let's just like look for somebody. Again, I really think we just kind of kill whoever we see. I mean, I can't walk at them down in the lane. I think Anubis is going to wrap around here now, and I just kill him. Surely. My 2 didn't go off. What the hell? Okay. I swear, maybe, I don't know. That was weird. Either way, point stands. We did have to use our beats for that because he was playing the corner as well, but we still got our job. I know I win this one if we went into the Neath, so I'm just going to hunt her. She's doing this to push out fire waves. She's probably going to go back to proc camp or reset. Really disciplined players here auto reset. Non-disciplined players here, excuse me, go to prop. Wow. Okay, good for him. He made the right call. No worries. Well, then we'll just push left. It's still fine. Again, the idea is that, like, at this point, we can kind of do what you do in Amaterasu and just say, like, whoever comes to us is just going to die. Now, we do need our team alive for that, so, like, them fighting is a little bit dodgy if they're going to die, but the premise should stand that basically this fire wave, on this fire wave to get this left Phoenix, we should just win every fight, right? I don't have beads, sure, but I can still just, like, kind of survive the Loki damage, and we're all set. So if we bring 2 over, great. If we bring, you know, just 1 over, again, we should be able to win that. Our boys are kind of on right. Again, I'm hoping we're getting some help towards us. But again, we are happy with that, folks. We know what we win, and we're full health, basically. So we got the pick. Our boys are getting owned on left, but I still do get this, and I should be able to get a kill. Yeah, he's just dead. There's literally nothing he can do. Gage is forced. We're going to throw him up in the 3. I still actually take damage to his 2. I didn't know that. I thought because we threw him up, it wouldn't matter. Guess that's not the case. Too bad. I could have Aegis or something. I mean, either way, we got 2 kills. They got forced over. Too bad they won the fight on right, but we did open up the map again, so that's kind of the play we were looking for. I can look for a red buff if it's up. Or maybe just try to split mid. I know my damage on this character on objectives is pretty bad, so I'm going to be careful about that. The mid guard is really annoying, and redstone. I mean, there's a lot of items that he has that's just good into me. It's a great Mercult, though. Great play. Yeah, man, it's so countered by his build. It sucks. Too bad. I mean, it was still a good play. I think we played it well. It just, holy crap. Like, this item owns me, this item owns me, and this item also owns me. And he's got anti-heal on his 1. I just can't heal at all. Or, like, auto-attack, it blows. But, hey, at least we had fun there. All good, all good. Alright, well, we have Typhons now. We're going to go into... Well, this item's kind of a choice, right? So we can generally go Demonic Grip to reduce targets like protections. We can go... I wouldn't go Griffin Wing. We could go Berserker Shield just to go defense, or we could go Cyclopean. They're all kind of good ideas. I don't think you really have a bad pickup here. You could even go Ratatouille or something if you really wanted. I do sort of like the idea of having Cyclopean, but maybe Demonic is just the move. I think we just go Demonic, actually. Because I think just like reducing targets prots, I know they're not super tanky, but the only person I think who can do anything to me is Cuckoo. So if I can at least like kind of mitigate him, I think we just win. We just group here and we should be fine. We're kind of going in one after another and it's not looking great. I'm going to walk towards this guy. Loki did blink. Again, he's kind of running away from me. It's too bad. Everyone's a little bit out of range. Let's see if he goes on me. No way, right? Okay, we're all good. It's good roll. Wow, this guy actually stayed the whole time. Well, it doesn't really work, though. I should be able to win this. I have Demonic now. No way I lose this, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. Demonic's pretty good, isn't it? Alright. We're good, boys. We're good. Yeah, I think we just got to group together as a team, though. Again, I win every split, so... Not unhappy with it. It's not going that bad, right? But I have to, ideally, just take 1v1s, 2v2s, or something like that. But we should be together. That's the point. Like, obviously, that feels good. That looked pretty good, but... Man, oh man. We should be grouped. I think I get mid here. We know Anubis is on left. I have actives as well. So I think we're okay. I'm going to heal. Okay. What is the purpose of that? Why do people do that? I hate when people do that. Whatever. I guess we don't heal. We're going to go to some of these backs. Maybe something cures up. And we should be all set. Wait 2 minutes? Absolutely not. We just get this fire. We do not wait for enhance. That is so troll. I'm going to try to make a play on this Loki. He might walk up a little bit further. Didn't. Too bad. He's walking this way. Does he have a stun? He wasn't looking at him. I'm just going to pre-bead so I don't get stunned. He didn't even look for it. I think he missed. Alright, that's fine too. Lets her beads down, but we got the kill, so I don't really care. Lokiel as well. Raul as well. This guy doesn't know I'm here. Oh, I didn't have ult. I thought I had ult. Oh my gosh, this was almost so troll. We're fine though. I think she's just dead. We just played the corner with Freya. That's awesome. Alright, beautiful. With a couple of underhand tactics, we'll say, we do end up just kind of winning the match. So 14-4, it looks like will be the final stat line. Freya Nuclear, again, I really love this character. She's so awesome. You just kind of got to get there. And then eventually you should just win the game. So a couple of highlights plays. Those always feel pretty damn good. I'm going to go in the air so I don't die. And we do finish the match 14-4 and 5. We're going to guess for player damage, probably a smooth 45,000. And for a character I was definitely a little bit concerned about playing, it went quite well. Now, the next one's Ganesha and Geb. I'm not excited for, I can't lie. Those are going to be pretty miserable, but, you know, we'll do our best. So as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support. We did 38K, so a little bit lower than I expected, but still a fun match. I do appreciate the support as always, folks. And again, I will see you in the next one.